Yo, 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 welcome back to the Terrible Picks FPL Podcast. How y'all feeling, fellas?
Rough.
And it's been a tough week for some of us.
Yeah, others.
I'll say good
Yeah,
and
really.
bad now. Arsenal was, nothing from Arsenal, but I did get like 70 points this week,
All right. How much points you had on the bench?
At least 12, though.
Wait.
So when you get 10, you get 10, and then Fabianski at 2. Yeah, 12.
That's tough. I had 10 points on the bench, bro.
I don't even know if I have bench players.
But yeah, it was tough.
Yeah, though.
Definitely didn't expect that from Arsenal.
Nah, but
Yeah, let's start with that game, no?
Yeah.
What y'all thought?
Disappointing. It was like I don't know. Like there was no kind of attacking presence. Everything was going down the sides, but there was no finishing product. The middle of the field was just dominant. Newcastle, you had to give props to Newcastle. They played well. And they put away their chance, and Arsenal just couldn't come back. I think it goes to kind of show like Odegaard could have been very helpful in a game like this. But coming back soon, so we gotta hope he in form and ready to perform.
Yeah, I mean they lost most of their duels that game. It just wasn't on for the game, honestly. It just looked like they was kind of second to every ball. And I mean, Newcastle at home is a tough fixture, to be honest. Like you can't go in there just lackadaisical and expect to get a result. You have to fight for everything, and they just wasn't ready. It just looked like they wasn't ready. And yeah, that defense leaky. It's just been leaky for the past couple of weeks. So I mean, we had to decide what we're doing with Arsenal defense.
yeah, more players keep getting injured. But,
Yeah, who's injured now? Has Califiore back yet, or is he still?
He's still hurt. Tomiyasu been hurt. Odegaard allegedly coming back soon. Tierney hurt.
Ben White. So Ben White wasn't ready to the game.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just tough. These backups not ready. So
right, the depth in the defense that's not there. And a man like Trossard, who I feel like has been consistent decently, kind of looked like he was just tired, and he was just out of it.
He had to come off the bench, though,
And then they score that goal is like an old school goal. I feel like a Sunderland cross it over to Kenwyn Jones and he just had it best kind of header the man scored. That was a good goal by Isak though. Isak looked like he coming back into form.
Yeah,
for sure.
I'm not falling for that one, but yeah.
You don't think he back?
He do me wrong once this season already. So.
But he scored last game. He scored against Chelsea.
That's true.
So he been kind of scoring, and then Gordon he back in his original position on that right side. So I mean they clicking right now. So I don't know. They are option Newcastle moving forward. I don't know. I might go there. I need to shake things up on my team. So I looking at everybody.
So the big question is Arsenal defense looking a little leaky these days. Y'all sticking with Arsenal defenders or gonna try and switch them out? What y'all thinking?
So the next 5 fixtures they have is Chelsea away, Nottingham Forest home, West Ham away, United home, Fulham away. So I feel like outside, Nottingham Forest way.
Yeah,
that's a tough one.
Going.
I said the only games we get a clean sheet for sure, West Ham and United maybe.
Yeah. And then I mean United. I mean new manager bounce potentially.
Yeah. Right. I mean, we have to take into account that international break too.
True.
Yeah. And who do they play this midweek?
Yeah, I mean y'all have Champions League this week.
Yeah, so that is also a factor you have to take in. The men playing every 3 days.
Yeah.
Who are y'all playing this week?
I think Inter. Yeah, so that's a tough game to play against.
And
Inter
then to
Milan
play
and then
against
again play
Chelsea.
Chelsea. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, boy.
do you want to start your defense after a tough game midweek against Chelsea at the Bridge? Some people don't have a choice, honestly. So,
Yeah.
but
Hmm.
I think I will probably not start Timber. He hasn't been getting points for me anyway, so I really don't care. I looking to get rid of him. So, I looking to bring in, I don't know.
I think Newcastle defenders is a choice, you know.
Newcastle's
If you
defense
ask
is a
me.
decision. Yeah, but they play Forest this week, and then West Ham, and then Crystal Palace, and then Liverpool. So, is it
Yeah,
Forest?
I mean,
Is it Forest at home or away? Do you know?
Forest at home.
Yeah, so that's
No,
a good
away.
fixture.
Sorry, away.
Away? Okay,
So, yeah,
that's not good.
Forest is home. Sorry.
That's not a good fixture for them. So,
Yeah.
at
Forest
Tottenham,
been good
Spurs
on it, so
Spurs have Ipswich this week. If you ask Spurs defenders,
Yeah, Spurs
it's a good place
defenders
to go.
looking good.
Yeah,
Spurs
They have
will
Ipswich,
be
then
better.
City and Fulham. So,
yeah. But a lot of people have Raya, and they can't really get off him, so
Yeah,
they
the
kind of
King
just hoping
people.
for the defense to figure it out. And if any team could figure out the defense, I feel like it's Arsenal. So I feel like you just had to wait it out, to be honest, and hope they
You
get
might have
a
to play Zinchenko in the left back.
Ooh, no, boy. That's last option, though. he's get beat every time on 1v1. So
yeah.
man is
I
literally.
I don't think he's
you
option.
just lose the ball in the middle sometimes, and then
He's
Yeah.
been in the most outlandish positions too, though. Like,
We would rather play Party at right back than actually bring in Zinchenko.
facts.
that
So,
literally what
that tells you all you need to know about
doing, yeah.
Zinchenko.
Yeah, unfortunately.
But fortunate for y'all, y'all lost, but so did City.
Yeah. I was hoping Liverpool lose too.
Yeah, Liverpool's looking like they was gonna lose. All the
Yeah.
big teams were looking a little shaky this weekend. I don't know if it's the water or the air or what's going on across there. Whatever, it's a little shaky. But yeah, City very disappointing again. Haaland blank.
Yeah, dog.
I think that was the biggest disappointment.
This is last week for me,
Haaland.
dog. He out. He done.
You taking him out?
Dog, I watched him man miss from 2 yards out from the goal. Log. 2 chances, you know. I sit there and say, yeah, wait, this is the 6 points here. Miss.
That's the DCL thing. He get any chances, so you know.
Yeah, it might as well be the same price.
Yeah, you're right. So who are you gonna replace Haaland with?
I'm trying to bring in Palmer, and then I think I could do Palmer and Watkins.
Palmer and Watkins.
Oh
Okay.
boy, Watkins been blank, you know.
They play Liverpool this week.
He has,
That's a
but
tough
I
fixture.
also have 5 good midfielders, so I could always put one of these strikers on the bench now.
Okay.
So,
I could bench Watkins and all that.
You're gonna bring in Watkins to bench him. You might as well just.
Chris Wood scoring every game while I put in Watkins on the field for.
Sure.
That's real.
Yeah.
But yeah, about City, I mean, their defense leaky. The only defender you really want for them is Vadio. I mean, yeah, you could play Lewis, but Rico, like, he's just kind of, I don't know. He's like, he's not a real player, dog. Like, he get into positions, but he don't do nothing when he get into positions. You know what I'm saying? Like, he in the great positions, but it's still Vadio who really getting the XG. He ain't getting no XG. He not taking no shots.
Nah.
He just there to rotate the ball.
Man right now.
Yeah. So
Omari player.
See,
It's
I should have
Vadio.
capped him this week, but I should have capped him this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a baller though, Vadio.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but then is Pep say that Rico Lewis gonna be playing? You know, we can afford to bench him. And he bench him on the next game, you know. But that man play.
You can't trust them, man. Right, dog. Gvardiol was on the field after the Champions League game last week getting treated by physios. So men on Twitter and things say, nah, but he can't play.
I mean, they didn't look good. They look beat up, and I mean, Semenyo deal with them.
Yeah, but
And I mean, Bournemouth, they beat Arsenal, they beat City.
Bournemouth should have win more than 2-1, to be honest.
Yeah.
Right. Chances.
Yeah.
You know.
So yeah, I mean, again, Bournemouth is a lot of teams are just good this year, and you just can't expect to get points off of them.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
But yeah, City just not clicking. It's just not looking good.
Nah,
They
bro.
don't have anybody. The options like this game, they was trying to go through Nunez. That wasn't working, and it just not looking good. I don't know.
Yeah, no Rodri, no KDB, just hitting them, bro.
These two runs of fixtures for Arsenal. We expected points from their players. No points from their players. We expected points from City players in this run. No points from their players. So it's just like, is it form over fixtures? Is it fixtures over form? What y'all think?
Or is it Liverpool's year?
Oh God,
Right now,
so God.
right now they're looking good. I just say it now, boy. I mean, yeah, they haven't played. They only played us and Manchester United in the top 6, but they getting the job done every week. And a game where they really didn't look good against Brighton.
True.
We all thought we watching that game and we saying, Liverpool ain't coming back here. Well, maybe we was being hopeful. We thought the water reached up north, but it didn't. I mean, Salah did what Salah does.
Yeah,
that goal was was a real good goal.
Textbook right winger goal, but
So I mean,
so basically, you think it's real? You think Liverpool is real? Like,
I think they getting the job done, boy, and I just feeling in a season so far where City not looking like the typical City, and Arsenal in a kind of poor run of form right now, with especially and you're a bit unlucky with injuries in the defense at least. They creating a gap, and that's where I think
they have a lot of tough games coming up this run, and if they make it through the City game, the Newcastle game, so their next 4 is Aston Villa, Southampton, City, and then Newcastle, and then Everton, which is a derby. So if they make it through this run of 5, I would say it's real. These are the tough games. This is the time because they have midweek games, and then they will show me. But for now, I still think they're shaky. Like, I mean, Brighton is good at. Like, don't get me wrong, Brighton is a very good team. I think they're one of the top 8 teams in the league right now. But like, I mean, they still look kind of shaky, And then Trent ain't getting no points. Trent struggling out there, though. You're paying 7.5. It's the same thing.
Expensive one.
It's an expensive one. You pay 7.5, and he not getting the points you expect him to get. So.
Well, Robertson not even starting, so I mean that says a lot about his form, and he has downgraded quite a bit. But yeah, the biggest disappointment is Trent, and I still have him being hopeful every week. He's not even getting assists,
Well, he got one last week. No, he didn't. Did he get one last week?
You still have Trent, boy?
Yeah, that's a tough one. That's a tough one for me, honestly.
It's fantasy.
No defenders really getting clean sheets or points this season.
Yeah, except Vardy.
Nothing consistent. Yeah.
But
Bessie plays striker, Bench Haaland and put Guardiola up top.
But
he's good.
One team that did get a clean sheet this week, Forest, they win 3-0.
Good.
Get some real points.
Smiling.
Dog, I tell him only invest in Ola Aina and Chris Wood. Ola Aina's bomb down the wing, and he's loved to cross, he's loved to attack, and then Chris Wood is just
I tried to go with Milinkovic.
Throwback striker, though.
Yeah.
Now I was supposed to bring in Wood this week, but I bring in Wissa, but
you see a time.
If you told me your options was between Wood and Wissa, I would have told you to go with Wood.
Yeah, I'm for form alone.
Nah, but I see him with the orange, boy, with the, I was like, nah, boy, I can't bring him just in case, dog. Just in case, or not.
Dog, I think even if he hurts and if he could run, dog, he's still gonna play, dog. Who's knocking him backup striker for real? Like, I really don't know.
Yeah.
That man's a goal scorer.
I want to. That's true.
Yeah.
If taking a -4 this week, it'd be Haaland out for Wood and figuring out something in the midfield.
Not giving you real money too.
That's
right.
That's the big thing. That's the big talking point. You're getting real money when you sell Haaland.
But then City playing Brighton, bro, and like
I don't care, dog. I don't
Highline
care.
FC.
I just feel like you really want to take Haaland out against
So we go
Brighton.
say this every week, boy. Like, I really like how much bad team he had to play. What is Southampton? He didn't score. The only was Ipswich. He get a hat trick, right? It was like second game week, first game week.
Yeah, second.
It just don't feel right, like taking out him before a game like this.
It don't feel right.
I would say this.
I don't think I'll take him out just because I don't want to take the -4.
That's true.
Or maybe
I did see.
Maybe I'll just go 1-for-1 Chris Wood, but we'll see.
I did see a video on Twitter saying Haaland get injured in training, but can't trust Twitter too much.
He playing
I
like
hope
he
so.
injured.
That'll make the choice. That'll make the
That would
decision
make the
so
choice
easy.
real easy.
Yeah, it honestly is. So
Get back Saka, get back.
Who City playing striker? Anyway, we don't even think about that though.
yeah, they don't have a striker.
Talk, you know, must be some youth academy man, dog.
Nah, they'll just play the midfielders like they did before Haaland.
Put Foden there.
False 9.
Kovacic.
Spurs did well this week, 4-1.
Yeah, 4-1 after being, I see 1-0 at halftime. Rodgers scoring, bringing in the point. I was being hopeful when I thought Watkins would have get some points too.
When I saw Romero come off, I thought he would have scored.
But Romero came off and Spurs scored 4.
Yeah.
Son getting an assist, then getting sub off. That was a little worrying when you saw that happen. But then, Richarlison with an assist.
Man, get sub on and sub off,
Yeah, Solanke scoring 2 goals. Jason, how do you feel about that one?
Solanke looked good. He looked good. I mean, he was doing the things. I mean, okay, all right. So the background of this is that I took him out for Kuna, right? But you have to understand, he got 2 shots in 4 games. So it's like, do I just keep hoping he get more shots, or do I take him out for a player that I know gonna get more shots?
He scored 2 goals in 10 minutes also. So
yeah, so like it's just football, bro. Like you have all this information from the past, and you're hoping that you're making the right decision. But you know how it goes. It's football.
How the ball bounce.
It's how the ball bounce. So Solanke, I
he also got
started
an
the season.
assist. Let me not forget that too.
And he got the assist for the goal from Madison. That was a good free kick. But I started this season with Solanke. He gets injured. I bring him back on wild card. He goes on 4 games, no points. Don't touch the ball. I take him out, and then he goes on and does this. So that's how fantasy is, bro.
Yeah. He had a pretty good game though. Like
he was good.
Everything was in their favor. Spurs.
Johnson
scored as well.
Johnson. I still think Johnson's just a better pick.
Yeah, because 6 mil though.
Yep.
6.7.
And there was those balls like the one that he scored like last year, last week. Solanke wasn't even trying to make that run to get the ball in before Johnson. And this week he was there. He almost scored before Johnson. So he actually put in an effort to get into them balls now. So I mean, Solanke, his next game is Tottenham. I mean, his next game is Ipswich, and then they play Man City, then Fulham, Bournemouth, and Chelsea. If you had saved Solanke, you're looking good, right? Because Ipswich coming up, and then they have City. Since City is very leaky, so
maybe the move is to sell Haaland and bring in Solanke.
I think
I was thinking that too.
It potentially could be a move, or like make a double switch to get Son to captain Son this week against Ipswich.
I wouldn't captain Son.
No, he's been playing pretty well though.
He plays well, but he's not getting minutes. Man, come off at 60 minutes last week.
I think that was a fitness issue. I probably think
same thing with James Maddison, probably. Well,
it's managing minutes.
But I mean Ipswich, bro. I mean, that's a good fixture for Tottenham. So, I mean, you can captain Solanke if you want to try that again, but I don't know.
But, Kulusevski is also a great pick, dude.
Yeah.
Kulusevski is good.
He's always getting involved.
But I honestly still think Johnson is the guy. 6'5", very low risk. And you can put him in your team. One of y'all have him, right?
I would say
had him.
He has him.
For Saka this past week.
That's crazy.
I mean, we could talk about a stalemate of a game, Chelsea Man U.
Snooze fest.
Yeah,
talk about
this used to be peak football, back in the day. Chelsea United.
God.
I mean, it's the most drawn game in the history of the Premier League.
Yeah.
So, and I think Man U did play all right. I mean, they could have probably scored a lot too. Sanchez
They look good.
They look good. Yeah, they did not want to play under Ten Hag, I'm telling you.
Yeah. Honestly, it's a manager bounce. It's like they know the man gone. They say, well, finally, we start to play football.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Casemiro score and goal and thing.
I think if they had attacked Chelsea more, they would have scored more. But they literally didn't care to shoot at goal. I mean, Sanchez is a problem.
He is a problem.
He's a big problem.
I was hoping he brought that up because he should not be in that starting 11. You'll have 4 goalkeepers, and y'all can't figure out who to put in there instead of Sanchez. That's just bad. I don't know. I don't understand what's going on with that, honestly.
Yeah. And they spend all this money and they have Robert Sanchez, though.
No, I think we bought Sanchez so we could get Caicedo. That was kind of the softening of the,
Okay.
Because I think that's the only reason. That's the only reason we got Sanchez. That's my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, life is about balance, huh?
He's not
you
that
buy
good.
one that bad and buy one that good.
Yeah. I think Brighton wanted to get rid of Sanchez, and they say, well, all right, and I mean, we still end up paying plenty for Caicedo, unfortunately. But, I mean, the man scored a banger of a goal.
He did. He did.
Yeah, and
he was the best player on the pitch.
Yeah, no, he really coming into his role, playing very well.
I mean, and him and Lavia together look far better balance than Enzo.
Enzo is.
So, what do you all think about Palmer that game?
It was kind of frustrating, but because like the way Man U kind of sit deep and was just waiting for something to happen, and then nothing happened. We were just playing side to side, trying to cross in the ball, and then nothing. So we didn't really get to play our counter-attacking football. So I feel like we needed somebody like Sancho in that game, but we couldn't play him anyway.
Neto looked like the best attacker though.
Yeah, but
second half on the right, when he was on the right. The first half he didn't really do much. He was quite. He's still
doing things.
Yeah.
Madueke was a problem.
Yeah,
that is another issue. If the defender showing him to the corner, he can't do nothing. If it's real bad, dog. Like he can't come in. If he can't come inside, he's ineffective.
Mm-hmm.
I think Gusto also had a poor game. He got subbed off at halftime, but he gets into the spaces, bro. Like the tactics working. He getting into the right attacking position. He just can't shoot. He's not,
I just think when
sometimes like his final pass in the final third.
When Palmer's on he was playing more on the left side this game. When he's more on the right side, Madueke has a much better game.
Yeah.
But when he's on this left side, Madueke is kind of isolated and he don't know what to do.
Again, that's the balance, right? Because Gusto was filling in that role where Palmer usually would be.
Yeah, but he's not good at it.
Exactly, and that was the problem. That's why we brought out Cucurella halftime.
Yeah.
But it will be interesting to see how we play against y'all next week. I mean, y'all midfield not necessarily creative, so I don't know how y'all gonna get through our midfield. But it's football; anything can happen. I'm not saying anything, but it will be an interesting game to look at.
Yeah, I mean,
your creativity gonna come from
Saka,
of course.
It always does.
But
when's the last time you beat us, right?
Yeah, jokes.
It's been a while, but but in terms of Man United, though, I just wanna talk a little bit about this team because they're starting to excite me a little bit. I told you from the beginning of the year, at some point I might have to go there. And at the points in times in my FPL top point in the year where I don't know where to go, and then take him in to watch Man United. And Bruno, I think he could do something starting
I would
now.
say wait until the new manager come in and see how they play.
I mean, yeah, but like Haaland getting the ball, he getting into good positions. Then you have Garnacho getting chances, a lot of chances.
Nah, Garnacho was poor that game, bro.
Yeah, but he gets into those positions.
Yeah, but his decision making is poor.
Yeah, I agree. I agree his decision making is not that great, but he's gonna start and he's gonna get into those positions.
You think he will start over Rashford?
Yes.
No, he'll start with Rashford.
He should start over Rashford.
Bro, so you think Bruno will be in the midfield with as a defensive midfielder? Does you think the formation set
at least for the next couple of games until I don't know I'm not even thinking about the new coach yet. I just talking about Rude's system right now. In Rude's system, it looking like Garnacho.
Who they playing weekend?
Leicester, Ipswich, and Everton.
They have good fixtures coming up.
Well, Ipswich will be the new manager.
Oh,
because he's coming in. Isn't he coming in international break?
Yeah, because that's after international break.
Right. So, I mean, if you want to bring
you think the first game of this man's reign, he's gonna drop Bruno?
I don't think he will drop Bruno, but I don't think Garnacho and Rashford will start.
I don't think he's gonna make that big of a change for his first game. I think he'll probably
start with a back four though for first game.
Bro,
you think
when Thomas Tuchel came in on Chelsea, he changed the formation one time.
Tuchel's a madman, though.
All right. So
but what I'm trying to say is they have real good fixtures. They have Leicester, Ipswich, Everton coming up.
It's good fixtures.
That's real good fixtures, and I just think that again, an attacker or even one of their wing backs is like Dalot.
That would be a good.
Yeah.
I think Dalot will start. Dillet will start. Even Martinez, he might get a card or two, but
So I'm thinking of doing Foden to Bruno. Because I just think that Bruno is gonna play. He's not gonna drop him, bro.
I don't think Bruno will get dropped. I think Garnacho or Rashford will get dropped.
Yeah, and this, I mean, isn't this guy's Portuguese? He's not gonna drop his bedroom. You know how it goes.
Yeah, I think Ugarte also gonna play because he knows his system.
Yeah, Ugarte definitely gonna play.
I think Casemiro will play as well.
Yeah,
for experience. So
I don't know. But I just like these fixtures for Man United, and I really want to get onto Bruno because I feel like he could explode in one of these games and get at least 2 goals.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
We'll see because I be jinxing teams. So
but this was also his first goal for the season.
That's true.
And it was a penalty, so he hasn't scored from open play yet. So I need to see that happening to consider him now.
Next game, Leicester and Ipswich. That man love to shoot.
Yep. So I'm targeting Man United. I think
that's a good.
I think it could be. I don't want to hop on them for Ipswich. I only have Everton, and then they play Arsenal, New Forest. They have these 3 games that I kind of want to get in on and just hope for the best.
Yeah. I mean, let's talk about the game today. You guys watched it. An exciting end to the game.
Yeah, you're gonna have to talk about this game.
I was
you switch off.
Yeah.
Brentford. They weren't in the game and then they scored a decent shot.
Fulham dominate that game. Game.
And Brentford was literally holding on. And Fulham scored, and then you say, well, all right, they're going to settle for a draw. And then I think the last minute, Brentford almost scored. It's just like a real big save by Leno. And then it was just entering, and then, who was the guy that scored, Omari? I forget his name.
Harry Wilson.
Yeah. Super sub. Come on and score too. If anybody had him, boy.
Nobody has him, bro.
Nah, off a Fulham bench, nah.
Like 0.04 or something.
He probably have himself.
That game reminded me of when Reece Wilson came on and scored 2 for y'all back to back. Can't remember who y'all played, but
Bournemouth.
Yeah. It was, I mean, Reece Wilson looked good today too, huh? Arsenal players kind of.
Nelson, you mean
Nelson.
Sorry, Nelson.
Yeah, he looked
My
real
bad, my bad.
on that left wing. Him and
He did.
Smith Rowe look real good.
Smith Rowe looked good. Even Iwobi looked good for my Arsenal too.
I mean, full on, bro. They're a good team. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of good teams this year. Like, the mid-table is good.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
I mean, you can't really target them anymore because these teams looking to beat you. So
Forest sitting in third above Chelsea and Arsenal.
yeah.
So
Fulham next 2 games, Crystal Palace, Wolves. So I mean, you could target those 2 games, I think. And then they play Spurs and then Brighton. Those are still great fixtures for them. So yeah, if you want to bring in a striker or Raul, I think that's not a bad shout.
Yeah,
how was Raul today? How did he play? He was good.
He was out of the game. He was out of the game.
Sure.
Yeah, and interestingly, even though Fulham, it was he looked like a Haaland in that game. You know, City had all the position, Fulham had all the position, and just wasn't in the right place. Crosses wasn't.
But again, I think it's because Brentford had a low block and he didn't get to run onto the ball. So it's yeah. But I want to ask you guys, what is the strategy for transfers this week? I mean, let's have an international break after. Do you all hold back on changes and make a double change in the international break, or you're looking at fixture difficulties? What's the plan?
So for me, right now, I have 1 transfer in the bank. So it's either I think 3 options. You drop Haaland, get Chris Wood, and maybe switch something in the midfield or defense, or maybe I just do that Haaland to Chris Wood switch. But I honestly feel I'm a man who like to have 2 free transfers in my bank, so I might just hold on to Haaland for this week and then make those transfers after the international break, to be honest.
Okay. What you say?
Trying to.
I mean, you had a pretty good week, so I mean,
well,
your players in form.
My captain keep blanking though now, so I don't know. I'm thinking about dropping Haaland, sorting around my team around that, but yeah, I do have 2 free transfers as well. So if I get rid of Haaland, I'll bring in a striker and either probably get rid of Robertson and bring in a better defender.
Yeah.
But Cole Palmer is still the goal by January, so we'll see.
Yeah, What about you, Jason?
Okay, so let me just give some context, right? My team is just not in a good position right now. I feel like I have a lot of players that are their statistics are just not good. Like Foden's stats are just not good. And my defense is a shambles. Like I have Timber, he hasn't gotten any points for me. So I have decisions to make in terms of if I want to make changes to my defense or attack and midfield. And right now, I'm really targeting game week 12 for Salah for that Southampton game. So I need to figure out a way to get Salah for that game, and then I really want to target these 3 for Man United. So I'm thinking I might have to make 3 transfers by game week 12. That means I have to take at least a minus. What's that for?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm probably gonna take a -4 this week to target Leicester, and so I'll probably go Foden to Bruno, and then Haaland to I don't know any of them cheap strikers. I don't know, maybe Wisa, and then I'll do Salah somehow. That's just my plan. I need to get Salah for Southampton, and I need to get I'm not gonna get Bruno in, so I'll probably get rid of Foden and Haaland and somebody else.
Should I never drop Salah?
I know that was the dumbest thing I've done, is to remove Salah from my team to get Saka in, and oh my god, Arsenal.
Pressure. Or would you
Yeah.
spend?
I think I similarly, I dropped Salah with my wild card to bring in Saka. I still think Saka will come good. I mean, it's Arsenal best player. But right now my biggest problem is probably Haaland. I've been blanking, buddy. And I could free up some money. I have two transfers.
Money.
I have two transfers right now, so I think I might just rough it out this week. Give these players a run again and get a third transfer. And after the international break, make them changes.
What's up the scene?
Yeah, because I've meant like Trent in defense and
Yeah, but I don't know how you're still doing that. You drop Salah and it's a Trent.
well, I wanted to keep one Liverpool player, and I mean, before Liverpool defense was okay, they were getting clean sheets. So
That's fair. That's fair.
but I I want to get Chris Wood in, because he's scoring. But I have cells, so I get clean sheets there. But Forest defense been bringing in points, and right now my defense not.
Yeah, I just gave up on defense, to be honest. I just it's not even worth trying to figure out.
Yeah, I was glad Robinson got an assist in the last minute. It wasn't looking good. So
Real.
Yeah, I mean Spurs play Ipswich this weekend. I kind of want to get a piece of that too. Like,
yeah, that's the thing.
That's a nice one for them too.
I have Van de Ven, but he get injured, boy.
Yeah,
he ain't coming back until the 22nd
Bro, what if I bring
November.
back in Solanke?
What if he blanks?
Yo, I would just stop playing this game.
Yeah, right.
Oh man,
Yeah.
this is tough.
So who you're looking to captain this week?
Palmer versus Arsenal.
Palmer versus Arsenal.
I don't know. I just
defense looking all weak, so.
I
mean, Palmer hasn't really been performing against big teams, bro. Let's be honest.
But yeah, I think. Yeah, fair enough. But I think that game gonna be an open game. And I think Palmer will get space in the midfield.
I hope so. Well, I don't hope so. So I don't know. Kind of conflicted here, but I have him on my team, so I don't know.
Who is Bournemouth playing next week?
Brentford.
Yeah, so Semenyo will be there for sure for me.
Yeah, right now I don't have a captain for next week.
Yeah.
Cunha versus Southampton.
Oh, Taylor playing Liverpool. Damn.
Dog, I might captain Guardiola, dog.
Differential, dog. Differential.
You're not doing that. Come on.
Because what is Saka, Palmer, Haaland, Guardiola really?
Yeah, Salah.
Oh, you don't Salah.
He playing Villa.
No, Villa just
Right
kill
now,
wheels.
I don't have Salah, I don't have Salah.
Oh.
It's looking like I gonna put Raul on the field. Jimenez, and I gonna captain him because I'm playing Crystal Palace.
You're not doing that, bro. You're not doing that. Stop. You're captaining Palmer.
You just said the man and look good.
No, but in that game, because Brentford was playing deep, but Palace is crap, dog. Brentford, they've been okay, but Palace is
But you
crap.
see what Raul do today, and you say...
Yeah, but I looking at the other fixtures I have. Brighton playing City. Haaland been bringing up the scene. Chelsea playing Arsenal. I might as well captain Semenyo against Brentford.
I was thinking that.
Bro, I'm just captaining Haaland, bro. What are we talking about?
Villa playing Liverpool. I can't captain Rogers.
I'm captaining Haaland, bro. I don't know why we didn't even bring that up. Haaland is the best pick of this week, bro. If you don't have
we say that
Son
last
or
week.
Solanke, it's Haaland.
I don't know if my heart could take a next Haaland captain for 4 points. just to get 4 points, man.
When Captain Palmer and thing out here.
Palmer do the same shit.
Yeah, but we still get 6 points.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna captain Haaland and just hope for the best. Or I bring in Bruno and just captain Bruno. That sounds crazy though. But Bruno versus Leicester, he could go crazy. Didn't he score against Leicester midweek in the? Didn't they play them?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, thinking about it. No, but that was a Leicester B-side, but still.
Yeah, they beat them 5-2.
Yeah.
Huh. Decisions. I don't know. I'm just gonna captain Haaland, bro. I can't do it, bro. I can't do it in the whole like scared that Haaland gonna get a hat trick. Like you'll forget how that felt the first couple game weeks, bro. That was crazy. He was just getting hat trick after hat trick.
Yeah.
I have to see who City playing midweek.
Listen.
But if I was Guardiola, I would rest him. Rest him.
Playing Sporting Lisbon.
They playing Sporting.
Only in Portugal. That's not too bad. Oh, is it at home? Is it home?
I think it's in Portugal. In Portugal.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. I mean, I think that's it. What else is really to talk about in this?
Yeah, I mean,
this game is stressful, though.
Yeah, we just had to hope for the best, and I mean, right now, we'll say leading out of the 4 of us. I mean,
but much.
We'll say he stuck to his
This
principles.
game week was rough. It was a rough game week. It was a rough game week.
If you look at Osei team,
back,
he have certain principles he stuck by.
Yeah.
And that's keeping Salah. That's keeping Wood. If you have Wood in your team, you're doing well. That's how it working. Everybody who have Wood, they're on fire.
That's real. That was real.
So I guess you had a captain Wood. Who they playing? Newcastle?
Newcastle at home.
Yeah, I mean, he's a former Newcastle player, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
so,
I wouldn't be surprised if he scored again.
Yeah.
Could bring in Danny Welbeck and put him on the captaincy, dude.
Welbeck versus City.
It sound crazy, yeah, but
dog, how much goals City can see this year, though?
Yeah. No, fair enough.
I don't think they're getting a clean sheet. I could tell you that.
Exactly.
Yeah. Who scored for Brighton this week against Liverpool? Right?
Turkish man, for his name.
Oh yeah. The right winger.
Yeah.
Okay. Rutter threw a good chance, boy. That pissed me off.
You started Rutter?
Yeah.
Rutter looking good, though. He looking good.
Yeah, the man been bringing me in points, though. And
He's
cheap.
good.
Yeah.
But yeah, he threw a 1-on-1. Kick it straight at the keeper.
They have good fixtures after the City game.
So Wolves scored 2 on Cunha score, boy.
He got assists. Yeah. He was the best player on the field, though. Like,
true.
Yeah.
He's their best player for sure.
Yeah.
So, fellas, next week, Chelsea, Arsenal. How are you feeling?
Arsenal winning.
Arsenal always turn up for a London derby, dog.
Solid 3-1, 2-1 victory.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 2-1.
Yeah, it wouldn't be no clean sheet, that's for sure.
Palmer penalty.
Probably. I mean, last year the Bridge was 2-2. I mean, and I that Chelsea threw it away from mistakes. But yeah, I think it will be an open game. It will be an interesting battle in the midfield, especially as you all don't have Odegaard.
Yeah.
Well, who knows? Havertz might show up at the Bridge and
he will.
punch me up.
No, but that's a real question now, because if they play anything like how they played this past week and that midfield just not really connecting, it will be a tough game. But
yeah, but that's away. Newcastle is a difficult place to go and play a game, bro. At home is a different thing.
Newcastle pitches be on a slope and thing, you know.
Yeah, I mean, they travel to Newcastle is up.
They might get exposed this week, boy. Oh boy, Newcastle boys.
Yeah, but I hope Chelsea comes out, and I still think Sancho needs to play, boy. Who's all their right back?
Ben White.
Ben White.
Yeah, it depends.
Benoit
can.
Timber
But
Partey.
yeah, I hope Sancho and Neto starts. Oh, I hope Neto play on the right wing. That would be a good battle if it's Timber. I hope Timber don't pull his hamstring.
Well, usually our right side is like Saka does help out a lot. So Ben White.
Yeah.
So I don't
Yeah,
think
but
it's gonna be
right. But I think Neto will play. I want Neto to play on the right. I don't think Madueke deserves to start.
our left side is where you get a lot of opportunities. That's our weakness.
So Neto have to play there. That's my
Yeah.
point.
So if Maresca's smart, he'll play him on the left.
And I think Cucurella will start to torment Saka.
No.
No, he usually does. I mean, sometimes Saka does get through. I'm not saying no, but we saw the finals in the Euros. I hope it's a repeat of that. That's all I'm saying.
I know Saka will remember that, and he could probably kill him this time. So we gonna see.
It'll be a good game.
Yeah,
it should be.
Hey Reese, I mean not Reese. What's his name in the back? James. James, man, I've been thinking about. So I've been thinking about him.
Sorry, but he's not as attacking, but
he's solid in the back there. He's solid.
He is.
If he could stay fit, I might bring him in.
I think he played 2 games in a row first time in 2 years or something. 3 years.
3 games. No, 3 games.
Oh.
So he's looking good.
He not running. They're not playing him on the wing. So
no, but I think Maresca has been smart. He has been very strategic in how he plays in his players. Like Palmer have 1 game a week. Rich James 1 game a week. Fofana 1 game a week.
But that's because only in the conference league, though. I don't only have like 40 players on the squad, though.
Yeah,
we don't have 40. We have 26.
Yeah. Man, them in it.
Very easy.
Y'all can afford to just have Enzo on the bench. It's crazy to me, dog. Like
100 million player, though.
Yeah.
No, but if he's not performing, he had to get benched. That's what I rate about Maresca. He not afraid to bench one of the more expensive players.
He and buy Enzo.
Exactly.
Yeah.
True. He might go Real Madrid. I see. And
yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Enzo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they need help
in Real Madrid midfield. Well, he gonna play, right?
When Madrid call.
Yeah, he gonna go, but
especially for Latin America, man.
Yeah. So we'll see. I mean, if he does go, we have this youngster from Ecuador.
It's all right.
Supposed to come in.
You just go buy some youngster from France or something.
Yeah, you'll probably get.
No, we have 2 youths that come in that looking real bright. I mean, he's 17, but he's starting for Ecuador alongside Caicedo.
Yeah, so he not playing.
All right.
One there, he might start against Chelsea.
Yeah.
Well, he not playing either. He not playing either.
He should start. I think he should start.
He's the most creative when he come on. But
Arteta don't trust youth academy players, though.
He might have to.
Yeah, he might be forced to.
He probably should.
The guy's coming back though, so we might be saved by Odegaard soon. I think after the break.
International break, yeah, he's supposed to be back.
He probably watching at home. Vex.
He coming in, making some impact soon. But yeah, be a good game week. Hopefully next game week is better than this past game week. You get a little green arrow. The vibe.
Yeah.
All right.
Another one.
Another one in the box.
Yeah, you make some terrible picks out there.
Yeah.
That's all.